I was once that little Iowa girl who was inspired to dream big, real big. And that dream was more than women's basketball. It was possibility that I turned into reality. I'm still that girl from Iowa, but now it's my turn to inspire. If I can drop 40, you can drop 50. If we can draw 56,000 fans, you can draw 57. If I can sign with Gatorade, you can too.
Caitlin Clark is once again pushing boundaries, this time through a groundbreaking partnership that is making a huge impact in the sports world. The Iowa star has secured a historic deal with Michael Jordan's iconic brand, a move that has garnered attention from WNBA legends like Diana Taurasi, leaving them both impressed and potentially a bit envious. This collaboration represents a major milestone, highlighting the growing prominence of women's basketball on the global stage.
Another special honor has bounced Caitlin Clark's way. The WNBA rookie sensation is now the first athlete since Michael Jordan to have a signature basketball with Wilson Sporting Goods. She's also the first female athlete ever to have her own signature ball with the brand. The company broke the news today, unveiling 3 limited edition basketballs, celebrating Clark's status as a record-setting athlete and cultural icon. Clark also has endorsement deals with Nike, Gatorade, and State Farm.
Why is this deal creating such a stir? It could be the remarkable financial terms, the cultural significance, or the recognition that a new wave of athletes is emerging. Whatever the reason, this partnership goes beyond just footwear. It embodies legacy, ambition, and the evolving landscape of women's sports. Before diving into the specifics, it's essential to understand what this means for both the sport and Caitlin. If you find this story as captivating as we do, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more insights into the journeys of basketball's rising stars. Caitlin Clark's ascent in the world of basketball has been nothing short of extraordinary. From her awe-inspiring performances at Iowa to becoming a dominant figure in college sports, Clark has redefined what it means to be a superstar. Her record-breaking scoring, exceptional court vision, and captivating personality have made her a household name and a marketer's dream. However, her appeal goes far beyond the numbers. Clark has an innate ability to connect with fans from all walks of life. Her fierce competitiveness on the court, paired with her down-to-earth demeanor off it, makes her a true role model for aspiring athletes. This partnership with Michael Jordan feels like a seamless progression in her already impressive journey.
Well, I think a lot of folks were wondering, after you talked a lot about waiting until the season was over to make the decision, they were wondering why you decided that right now was the right time to announce.
I think just going into senior night, having that decision clear, not only for myself, but our fans, my teammates, I think that was super important, and honestly just, getting the weight of the world off my shoulders.
Yet, Caitlin Clark's rise has not been without its challenges. Some critics argue that her popularity has outpaced her achievements, while others view her as a symbol of the much-needed evolution in the sport. Regardless of the differing opinions, Caitlin Clark is undeniably here to stay, and she is at the forefront of leading women's basketball into an exciting new era, exemplified by her groundbreaking partnership with Michael Jordan.
It's pretty cool. It's got I feel like it's fever, but it's also Iowa, so you get the best of both worlds. I have another one that you'll probably see me wear later on that is even more fever, so just wait for that one. But yeah, you got the yellow. They look a little similar to the Bruce Lees that I wear, but like still different. I like the gold swoosh. It's the black and yellow. You can't go wrong. It's just the best color. Honestly, I didn't design these ones. I just said, yes, I love them. Please give them to me. So they do their job. They do it really well, so they're pretty cool.
This partnership is not just significant, it is truly groundbreaking. Caitlin Clark's collaboration with Michael Jordan's brand is rumored to be one of the largest endorsements ever in women's sports. Although the exact financial details remain undisclosed, industry experts suggest that this multi-year deal could be worth millions, including a signature shoe line and global marketing campaigns. Why is this so important? It links Clark with a brand that epitomizes excellence. Michael Jordan's legacy extends far beyond basketball. It represents the pinnacle of achievement. By joining this elite roster, Clark sends a powerful message. She is not just another player. She is a once-in-a-generation talent.
Forrest went #1 overall. It was such a great night to watch her get up there. She's going to the Indiana Fever. She's going to get a contract. So I was so excited watching. And,
Yes, it was like amazing.
And by the way, that place sold out. They sold 1,000 tickets in 15 minutes.
The timing of this deal couldn't be more perfect, as women's basketball experiences remarkable growth. This partnership feels like a pivotal moment in the broader cultural acceptance of the sport. It represents more than just a shoe deal. It's a bold statement that women's basketball deserves the same respect and resources as its male counterparts. Yet, Taurasi's legacy continues to shine as one of the greatest players in women's basketball history. As Clark rises to prominence, Taurasi's influence and contributions remain a defining force in the sport, guiding and inspiring the next generation of players like Clark.
Taurasi is checking back because the X Factor lit on their feet to implore to put her back on the floor. In front of us with the goat hats wins the on their feet for D.
Great gesture, and the two Huskies hugging each other.
Diana Taurasi has long been celebrated as the greatest of all time in women's basketball. Her impressive list of achievements, multiple WNBA championships, MVP titles, and Olympic gold medals speaks volumes. Yet, despite her extraordinary accomplishments, Taurasi never secured a deal of this magnitude during her prime years. This discrepancy has sparked conversations about the evolution of endorsements in women's sports. In Taurasi's era, athletes had to fight for every bit of recognition. Today, players like Caitlin Clark are reaping the benefits of the groundwork laid by those who came before them. While this marks significant progress, it can also be a bittersweet reality for some of the sport's veterans.
Wilson to take you off, but she saw that Miner was there with help.
Forrest's public response has been measured and thoughtful, though there is an undeniable undercurrent of envy. Fans and commentators have speculated about whether she feels overshadowed by Clark's rapid rise to fame. While such comparisons may not be entirely fair, they underscore the remarkable progress women's sports have made and the ongoing journey ahead in the ever-evolving landscape of the WNBA. Caitlin Clark's collaboration with Michael Jordan represents a pivotal shift, not just for her but for the entire WNBA. It signals that women's basketball is finally receiving the recognition it deserves, both as a sport and as a cultural force. However, this surge in attention has also brought existing tensions within the league to the surface. Veteran players who have dedicated years to the game now watch as younger talents like Clark secure deals that once seemed out of reach. This isn't just about jealousy, it highlights a significant transformation in how the sport is perceived, celebrated, and marketed.
Represent Caitlin Clark. There's really no numbers to compare to because she's going to be off the charts. So how do you and your team think of unique ways, or you have to go and kind of go to the drawing boards and create something after that, right? Or is that stuff that you just create the new market?
Yeah, I mean, it's not like there's not an established playbook, and I'm very lucky to be working with Alan Zucker, who's probably one of the most iconic and prolific marketing agents in the history of sports.
At the same time, this partnership acts as a unifying force for the WNBA, showcasing the league's potential to attract substantial endorsements and emphasizing the depth of talent and fan support within the sport. If leveraged effectively, this momentum could open doors for all players, not just the superstars. The rivalry between Aaliyah Wilson and Paige Bueckers continues to captivate basketball fans, symbolizing the competitive spirit that is fueling the rise of women's basketball. Both players have become key figures in the sport, and their on-court battles only add to the growing excitement surrounding college and professional women's basketball.
Did you see this Caitlin Clark quote? So Caitlin Clark did an interview with Time, and she did a good job, I thought, kind of advocating for black women in the sport and doing a lot of things people had said she should have done earlier, but it was good to see her do it. She had another quote that didn't get as much attention, but is legit hilarious, because she unintentionally